If you knew that recognizing just 3 lies about getting rich could spark your own path to wealth, you'd want to hear them and learn the truth behind each one. So in the next few minutes, with no fluff, I'm going to expose these 3 lies. Because a millionaire mindset isn't only about money. It's about how you think, the habits you build, and the way you see the world. And the most important part? This mindset isn't for a special group of people. It's a lifestyle anyone can develop. So where does the millionaire mindset begin? It begins with one belief. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. What you feed it and what you focus on shapes your future. You become what you repeatedly think. Your thoughts shape your reality. And here's the good news. Your mindset is not fixed. It can change, become clearer, and be rebuilt. So listen, you are not trapped in the mindset you have today. You can upgrade it. When you understand the power of the mind, you realize this. You choose which thoughts are allowed to influence your life and which direction you'll move in. And remember, knowing this is not enough. Change only happens when you act on what you learn. So, here's the first lie about getting rich.
The first lie. You were told about money and becoming rich, planted in your mind since childhood, is the beliefs you hold about money and success. This part is actually the foundation of the millionaire mindset. Because your beliefs act as a filter through which you see the world. Remind yourself of the sentences and stories you were told about money and wealth. Think about what you have heard. Things like, money corrupts people. Rich people are not really happy. Their problems are much bigger than ours. Becoming rich is not about skill or work. It is about luck. Only certain people can become rich. They are just very lucky. Money only comes through struggle and hardship. It is not easy to earn. Surely these sentences sound familiar to you. These ideas were repeated and reinforced by parents, teachers, and society. When your beliefs about money and wealth are limited and negative, it does not matter how hard you work. Your efforts will not lead you to becoming wealthy, because these thoughts have deeply rooted themselves in your subconscious and operate like a program running in the background, influencing your decisions, behaviors, and the results of your efforts. When you subconsciously believe that money is evil and only meant for certain people, you will unintentionally push money away and convince yourself to settle for less than what you are actually capable of achieving. So the first step to correcting your mindset is awareness. Awareness of the limiting beliefs you carry about money and wealth.
So, what is the solution? Ask yourself honestly, what do I truly believe about money? What do I believe about success and becoming wealthy? Write these beliefs down. Do not judge them. Simply identify them so you can challenge them. Is it true that wealthy people are greedy? Certainly. Some wealthy people are greedy. But there are also many wealthy people who are generous, kind, and philanthropic. Is the belief that money only comes through extreme struggle and sacrificing life's opportunities true? Not necessarily. Money can actually make life easier for you and the people around you, so challenge your limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. To replace wrong beliefs with empowering beliefs, here are 6 simple but fundamental solutions. I will mention each one very briefly so the path becomes clear and easier to follow. The first method to replace limiting beliefs is repetition and affirmation of key statements. Every day, tell yourself that you are capable of creating wealth. Tell yourself money is a tool you use to build a better life for yourself and others. Repetition and emphasis are key here. Through repetition, these beliefs enter the subconscious mind. But repetition alone is not enough. The second step is to feel and visualize these beliefs. You must act as if they have already happened. Visualization is a powerful tool. Imagine yourself living in the situation you truly desire, the work you love, the people around you. Visualize all of it. The subconscious mind cannot truly distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. Through continuous visualization, your mind starts to rewire itself until you eventually align with the reality you created mentally. When your inner world changes, your outer world begins to change as well. But is this enough? This is where the second lie about getting rich appears. Up to this point, we were told that if we want to become wealthy, we must only imagine ideal conditions. But the continuation of great speakers' teachings was never shown. The rest of valuable books were never shared. We were told that if you imagine it, it will happen. But this was a big lie that kept many people distracted for years, because repeating affirmations and imagining your dream life alone will change nothing, unless you continue walking the rest of the path. And the truth behind the second lie is this: your beliefs need not only mental repetition and practice, they also require action. Beliefs are strengthened through action and experience. When you know you can earn more, you must prove it to yourself. Each time you take action and earn more money, your belief grows stronger. And this becomes a feedback loop. The more you believe, the more you achieve. And the more you achieve, the more you believe. So the third step in replacing limiting beliefs with empowering beliefs is action. The fourth strategy for replacing wrong beliefs about wealth is to surround yourself with successful and influential people. If people around you constantly criticize wealth or live with a scarcity mindset, those attitudes slowly influence your thinking. So surround yourself with ambitious, optimistic, and financially intelligent people. Their beliefs and mindset positively influence you. Do not doubt it. Choose your circle wisely and intentionally. The fifth step in replacing wrong beliefs is finding a mentor, reading books, and attending seminars. Never underestimate the power of study and learning. When you read or hear the life stories of successful people, you realize success has become possible for others, and your perspective expands. So if you want to succeed, study success. And the sixth and final method to replace limiting beliefs is gratitude. Gratitude plays a key role in rebuilding your mindset, because when you feel grateful, your focus shifts from what you lack to what you already have. This creates a feeling of abundance, and when you feel abundance, you attract more abundance. So every day before you begin eating, remember at least 3 things you are truly grateful for. Anything, big or small, that brings gratitude moves you toward greater opportunities. And these 6 steps will ultimately rewire your mind and build the foundation for becoming wealthy. Because now your beliefs about wealth are finally aligned with success. And the third lie you were told about becoming wealthy is this: that millionaires dropped out of school and chased money instead of education. But the truth is, when they left school, they did not stop learning. In fact, that was when real education began. They read books, attended seminars, searched for mentors, and learned from their experiences. Every wealthy and successful person you see today treated their mind like a garden, constantly planting seeds of knowledge and removing everything that did not support their success. Because one of the core parts of the millionaire mindset is becoming a lifelong student. Why? Because the world is constantly changing and evolving. And successful people adapt and continue learning so they can evolve as well. Successful people clearly understand that what brought them to one level of success will not necessarily take them to the next level. They don't see growth as optional. They see it as necessary. Now let me ask you something. When was the last time you invested in your mind? And I'm not talking about formal education. I'm talking about the kind of learning that expands your perspective and challenges you. Successful people read for growth. They read books on personal development, finance, and business to progress. They find mentors who have already achieved success and learn from their experience and insights. And more importantly, successful people apply what they learn, because they know knowledge without action is like a car without fuel. It will not take you anywhere. After learning something new, they ask themselves, how can I use this to improve my life? Successful people learn from mentors, from books, and even from their own failures and mistakes. They surround themselves with successful and wealthy people so they can draw inspiration from their energy. Successful people are humble enough to know that no matter how much they've learned, it is never enough, and there is always more to learn. For wealthy people, learning is a daily priority. Just as they maintain daily discipline in action and effort, they also see continuous learning and growth as an inseparable part of their life. Now you know the 3 lies that have shaped our thinking about money and becoming wealthy for years, and you now know how to replace them with empowering beliefs. You now understand that wealth is not just about luck, not just about visualization, and not about dropping out of school to chase money. Wealth begins the moment you let go of limiting beliefs, continue learning, and take action every day, even through small steps. And when you apply these 3 together, you create a powerful synergy that can transform your life. You don't need special resources or rare opportunities to begin. The only question is, are you ready to work for it? Imagine where your life could be 1 year from now if you commit to rebuilding your beliefs today. And what about 5 or 10 years from now? What kind of life will you be living with the right mindset? Ask yourself now, what is my next step toward a better life? Because your future is built by the decisions you make, starting this moment. And maybe today is the day your life finally changes direction. Everything begins with a choice, the choice to think differently, act differently, and become the person for whom success and wealth become normal. Here at Motive Code, we move beyond shallow motivation and temporary hype. We look at life deeper, and every day we extract one code to build a better life. So if you're ready to think differently and grow daily, stay with us on this journey. Take the code you discovered today and apply it to your life. So ask yourself one last question. What will you do today to take your first step?